How to choose the minimum API level for your Android app. Choosing the minimum API level is incredibly important for your app. It's like deciding which relative you want to send a Christmas card to, either because they're too old or because you've forgotten their name for 50th time. Where to start? First, identify your target audience. Research which devices are most common among your target users. Depending on the region and user demographics, older devices might still be widely used. Google provides Android distribution dashboard statistics, which can help determine the most commonly used Android versions among users. Second, define functional requirements. If your app relies on specific APIs available only on your Android versions, UI changes, new components or libraries, this determines the minimum IP level. If you're using Jetpack components or features available only in your versions, for example, Jetpack Compose, Material U, you may need to set a higher min SDK version. Third, check library SDK requirements. Some third-party libraries and SDK have minimum API level requirements. For example, Jetpack Compose requires Android 5.0 API 21 and higher. Firebase, Exoplayer, and other libraries may have their own minimum API restrictions. Fourth, decide on a balance. If you want maximum device compatibility, you might choose API 21, Android 5.0, to support older devices. If your app depends on your Android capabilities like Material U, Jetpack Compose, or new navigation patterns, starting with IP 23, Android 6.0, or higher might be the best choice. 5. Consider compatibility strategies. Plan for how your app will handle future API changes. Android provides tools like version checks and backward compatibility strategies to support both old and new APIs. Test your app on devices with different Android versions, using emulators or real devices to ensure compatibility. Recommended minimum API levels. IP21, Android 5.0, a good minimum for most modern apps, supporting material design and compatibility with many devices. API 23, Android 6.0, recommended if you want runtime permission handling and improved security features. Setting target SDK version and min SDK version. Set target SDK version to the highest possible version that supports your app functionality. Set minimum SDK version to lowest version that ensures your app's core features work properly. So conclusion, start by analyzing your target audience and functional requirements. Use Android version distribution data to understand which versions are widely used. A good rule of thumb for modern apps is to set API 21, Android 5.0 as the minimum, as it provides a balance between new features and broad device support. And that's all for me. Bye!